up a certain vibe. I'm taking two more. Black Cat there.
TNT by AC/DC.
TNT by AC/DC. That could work. All right, you in the blue poncho. We Will Rock You. That's been my opening song for years. I finally changed it. All right, I think it's going to be TNT. That said, I need to be very clear. So every time I do anything by AC/DC, there you are. The lead singer's vocals destroy my voice. So anytime I do AC/DC, and this is an established precedent, I do AC/DC in the style of musical theater. So prepare for the most underwhelming TNT you've ever heard. Also, it's going to be a little faster than normal, but screw it. Watch me whip it on the stage now while I'm shooting mist into my face. This stage, it is rather damp. I need to get a new place. Whip into the left of me and whip into the right. Gonna whip it high, gonna whip it low in my purple tights. Cause I'm Shocky Z. I whip it fast. Shocky Z. I'm gonna do it with class. Shocky Z. That's a terrible lie. Shocky Z. Watch me be sly. Oh, okay. Alright, my friends, we have one final trick for you in this show, one final trick, and before I do this trick, there is something that I do need to say. Now, this is a trick that I thought about adding to my show for many, many years, and for years I resisted adding it to my show. Someone asked me why. Why? Because it's dumb. So for years, my friends, also I dropped all my targets down here. Stand by. Oh God, my back hurts. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, so, no, I could use some Tylenol. No, I'm okay. We'll be all right. So for years, I ended my show by cracking a whip that is on fire, and I figured that's as impressive as it gets. What could be more impressive than a fire whip? What could possibly be more impressive than cracking a fire whip?
2 fire whips!
So everyone who just said 3 or more, or really anything besides 2 fire whips, Slayer Man, I'm going to need you to see me after class. It's okay, I'm not disappointed. Well, no, I'm disappointed. Now, audience, for years I've always joked before I end my show there's a chance I could set myself on fire doing my fire whip routine. And for years that has generally been a joke. However, I have set myself on fire once in my career, and it was while performing this trick. Now, this was many, many years ago. I was but a young whippersnapper back then. I was using someone else's fire whips. I wasn't used to the fire whips, and so the first time I cracked them, they came around, they caught my shoulders a little faster than I was expecting, and they lit my shoulders on fire. I'm okay, thank you for your concern. I learned something very important that day, however, my friends. I learned that when you are on fire, that stop, drop, and roll does actually work.
Yep.
I tried it out, so you don't have to. I also learned that when you are on fire, you have a tendency to forget about stop, drop, and roll. The instinctive response to learning that you are currently on fire is not to stop, drop, and roll. It is to scream, flip, and flail. And that is not an effective way of extinguishing yourself. So audience, here's how this is going to work. We are going to light these whips on fire. We are going to crack the fire whips. Audience, do you want to see that? Woo! If I do that, will you applaud?
Yeah!
Will you yell and scream?
Yeah!
Will you all give me $20 bills?
Yeah!
100!
Oh, 100, great, fantastic, awesome. Now, my friends, in all seriousness, after this trick is where I will be coming out amongst you for tips and donations in the tradition of the Renaissance Fair. If you have been to a Ren Fair before, you know this drill. I keep this very short these days. If you have not been to a Renaissance Fair before, this is a tradition of the fair where we as performers will ask for tips after our shows. And for most performers, this is how we make the vast majority of our income. I am no different in this exchange. However, I am different in that I am at the point in my career where I get to say that if you are not able to give, or if you simply do not want to give, that is perfectly fine. Thank you for coming to my show. Thank you for especially for coming to the show on a day like today. You guys make it possible for me to do what I love, and that is to entertain all of you. Thank you so much. We'll get there. Try not to rush the climax. You'll learn a lot, kid. If you would like to give, I do have Jaxi Whipper enamel pins this year. They are my thanks to you. They are different pins this year, different from last year's pin design. They are my thanks to you for a $10 tip. These pins, just like all the pins I use in my show, just like any artwork I use in my show, made by a real person. They are my thanks to you for a $10 tip. I am on Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. However, I have seen you all attempt to spell my name in French. The man can only get called Hack Z Wiper so many times. So the spelling on those platforms, it is the English spelling of my name. That is Jack the Whipper. JACKTHEWHRTTER. I lost the windscreen. Hey, Venmo is going to ask you for my phone number.